Jacob, you are our second signing of the summer. I know fans will be really, really pleased to see you, but how pleased are you to be here?
Yeah, I'm buzzing to be here, to be honest. I came down last week and met the gaffer and his coaching staff, and I was blown away by the project that the club have going on and the way he wants to play football. So it was something that really I wanted to find in my next club, and I think I found it here.
How much do you think you've got to give in terms of building into that philosophy that we have here at Notts? We have such a defined style of play. Why is that so attractive to you, do you think?
I think it suits me well. Obviously playing you guys last year, I was kind of on the pitch both times going, God, this is a proper team, proper way of playing, and with the players that they have in the club now as well. Can only look at that front four, front five, and the options they have going forward. They're a threat to anyone in this level and probably the level above as well.
You obviously have come through the academy route, various different levels, including at Aston Villa. How much was that been ingrained into you in terms of being on the ball a lot as a defender?
Yeah, I think obviously I'm 24 now, and I think I started playing football when that kind of new style, new philosophy came into the game. So I think growing up I've been ingrained to play that way, play out from the back, want to get on the ball and want to kind of feed those forward players, and obviously that's what we do here.
Arguably though, some of your most standout stats are the ugly side of the game. Some would say 1v1 defending, you're defending of your own box. Would you agree that you're a defender at heart in that sense?
Yeah, I think I've always been a defender. I've always wanted to put my body on the line, and it's something I take enormous pride in, and I think through the years playing in the league now, I think I've really kind of nurtured that kind of will to defend, and now I think I'm a good defender, yeah.
There's no secret that we conceded too many goals last year. There's going to be natural scrutiny on any defensive addition this summer from fans, from everybody really. Could you be the guy to help us sort of eradicate those issues? Is that a pressure that you're sort of welcoming?
Yeah. Obviously we signed Matty as well, and from speaking to the manager, it's something we want to do. We want to stop conceding so many goals. So I'm hoping I can be a massive help to that and give that solid base for our forward players to go and win the games for us.
Tell us a bit more about your conversations with Stuart and Rich. I mean, you've had a walk around the stadium again today, had your photos taken, you're sort of getting more of a picture of what it's like to be behind the scenes at Notts. Just how much of an exciting prospect is it for you?
Yeah, obviously it's an enormous club, and I was blown away, to be honest, when I came down last week. I kind of sat with the manager and went through things that he wanted to do and wanted to implement, and it was kind of music to my ears. So yeah, as soon as I came out of that meeting, I was a bit like, this is where I want to be. And obviously I've spoken to Dan as well. Dan
Crowley, who you obviously will have played with at Morecambe.
Yeah, so I rang him as well, and he couldn't speak highly enough of the club and the way everything's kind of managed and dealt with here. And he kind of, just from meeting the manager and speaking to Dan, it was definitely somewhere I wanted to be.
You alluded to it earlier that you played against us twice last season. Does it bring back any flashbacks for you from the 5-0? I know you, speaking off camera, you were very impressed with us that day. Yeah,
I think that was probably the best team we came up against last year at Morecambe. Was coming down here on a Tuesday night, and you know what it's like in League Two. Them Tuesday night games can be difficult, and we were absolutely blown away. And from meeting the manager last week and him talking about the kind of processes the club have and the tactics that they play, it was kind of like, well, it's set in stone. It's not just like great players, they have the tactics and everything to go with that.
And when you sign a 3-year deal and you see that philosophy sort of laid out, that regardless of who's here, who's in charge, there'll always be that playing style. Is that something that you welcome, and is that something that you think is going to bring the best out of you over a longer period of time?
Yeah, I think the whole project of the club, it's a really exciting one. There's not many like it in League Two or League One, and I think there's everything in place here for the club to go places, and I want to be on that journey with it.
And you're going to move up to Nottingham, I understand?
Yeah. I've been looking at kind of neighbourhoods and whatnot, and I've spoken to a few people I know from Nottingham. They can't speak enough of the area and how nice it is. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting down there and settling in.
Yeah, only about 3-4 weeks left of relaxation before pre-season begins. What's your approach in these last 2 or 3 weeks? Will you be doing plenty of preparatory work, would you say?
Yeah, I'm always someone who like to keep fit over the summer. I think it's massive these days to kind of hit pre-season in good shape, so you get that good base to go into the season. So for the last couple of weeks I've been working, and obviously I'll build that up before we get back in.
And there's no secret, promotion is the aim next season. Is that something that you're looking forward to?
Yeah, it's obviously one of the drawing factors of this club is the places it want to get to, and obviously I want to be on that journey with the club. So it's definitely what we're going for next year, and I want to be a part of it.